Good morning everyone. Sorry for the delay last night. Natimingan man nga padong na biyahe then maglisod na kog report. Let's go back here in our reporting. And since nag-discuss naman po si Miss Annie, additional information na lang niya nga akong i-discuss about sa multiple intelligence. And when we say multiple intelligence, it refers to a theory describing the different ways on how students learn or acquire information. It may be through the use of words, numbers, pictures, music, or social interactions. And we will talk about that later on. According to Howard Gardner, there are 8 types of intelligence, and the theory of multiple intelligences differentiates human intelligence into specific modalities, rather than seeing intelligence as dominated by a single general ability. And when we say modalities, it is students' mode of learning or the learning style of the students. It may be makalearn sila if makakita gid sila visually or naay interaction toward each other, or pwede sad makalearn sila kung makasuwat lang or like mag-take notes. Then, Howard Gardner proposed this model in his 1983 book of Frames of Mind, The Theory of Multiple Intelligence. So here in Gardner's multiple intelligence, we have eight multiple intelligence according to Howard Gardner. And the first one is the visual or spatial, then verbal or linguistic, then logical or mathematical, bodily or kinesthetic, musical or arithmetic, interpersonal, or lastly, natural. Then, keywords to remember para mas madaling masabtan when we say visual or spatial, picture smart sila. Then, verbal or linguistic, word smart. Then, logical or mathematical, logic smart or math smart. Then, body kinesthetic is body smart. Musical arithmetic is music smart. And interpersonal is people smart. And intrapersonal is self smart. Then, the natural is the nature smart. Maunay mga keywords para mas madaling masabtan or dali ra mahibaw-an kung unsa na siya nga multiple intelligence or unsa nga type of multiple intelligence. First, linguistic intelligence. It's the ability to use the words effectively when writing or speaking. It means kibaw ka mo gamit sa mga words nga imong gamiton to write or to speak. The more you read, the more things you will know, since it can improve reading the best authors of the language and having a dictionary near when is reading. Ug ang example aning mga linguistic intelligence is mga poets ug ang mga writers. Next is the logical or mathematical intelligence. It is the ability to make quickly numerical calculation, formulate and verify hypotheses and scientific method. So, from the word logical or mathematical, it means quickly numerical calculation, or it means kaganang dali ra bitaw maka-solve sa usa ka math situation or logic. Then it can improve solving abstract problems during mental calculation and with numeric games and among others. So, ang mga example nga aning mga tao nga naay logical mathematic intelligence is kaning mga engineer, mathematician, scientist, na sila mga logical abilities kay kibaw sila mo calculate og mga or mo kanang subay bitaw og mga math, then kibaw sila mo explain logically. Next is the spatial or visual intelligence. It is the abilities to present his ideas visually, create mental images, perceive visual details, draw and make sketches, and it can improve artistic activities or mental maps, visuals, metaphor, etc. So it means kani sila nga mga person with this intelligence is kamo sila mo kanang mohimog mong picture out sa ilang mind sa usa ka butang, Then ang example nga mga person nga naay special or visual intelligence kay kanang mga artist, architect, designer, kay ilang man ang huna-hunaon or gamiton nila ilang mind in doing something or doing their artwork or doing some product. Then another one or another multiple intelligence is the musical intelligence. It's the ability to listen, sing, play instrument as well as analyze sound in general. It can improve singing, playing instruments, listening to music, attending concert, etc. So, here, it means kibalo ka bitaw mo himo og music, mo compose, mo kanta, and ang best example aning naay musical intelligence is of course the singer or ang mga composer. Then the fifth types of intelligence is the bodily kinesthetic intelligence. It's the ability to do activities that require strength, speed, flexibility, hand or eye coordination, and balance. It can improve with manual activities, theater, dance, relaxation, and sports. So from the word bodily kinesthetic, you will use your body as an way here in this type of intelligence. The best example of this is kanang mga dancer, sportsman, surgeon, sculpture. Ang kaning surgeon o sculpture na apil ni si yaani nga type of intelligence, it is because nagamit bitaw imong hand and eye coordination, ang imong kanang paggamit sa imong kamot o ang imong mata while doing surgery or sculpture. Another type is the intrapersonal intelligence. It's the ability to set goals, evaluate skills and personal disadvantages, and control own thinking. So, individual who are self-aware. Ikaw as a person or individual, nakaila ka sa imong kaugalingon. You know how to set boundaries with yourself. Kibaw ka nga kanimbuta nga maayo ka, dire dapit need pag improvement. Since it can improve with individualized instruction, self-esteem activities, newspaper writing, then individual projects, and meditation. So sa intrapersonal, it means your own. Kaybaw ka sa imuhang kaugalingon or as an individual. Then the last one is the interpersonal intelligence. From the word enter, interaction. It's the ability to work with people, help people identify and overcome problems. Then it can improve with cooperative learning, tutorials, board games, and theater materials. The best example nga na ay interpersonal intelligence is the teacher. Why? Kita as a future teacher, dapat nata ani nga type of intelligence kay ngano man. It is because you need to interact with your students. Work with your students and helping them learn. Kinahanglan na interaction with your students kay unsad man nila pag-learn kung dili ka makipag-interact nila. So, that's why you have or you need to have this type of intelligence. So let's proceed to the factors affecting intelligence. We have 5. First is the heredity and environment. So inherited at birth, heredity. Nakuha na nimo nga ability gikan sa imong mga parents. For example, imong both parents mga singer. So naay dako nga possibility nga ikaw as a child nila makuha or ma-adapt pud nimo ang ingani nga ability sa imuhang parents. Next is environment. So nakuha nimo kani nga ability or intelligence gikan sa imuhang environment or sa imong mga nakapalibot. Another factors is your age. So kanang nakadepende sa imong edad kung kani nga intelligence makuha na dayon nimo or ma-learn na dayon nimo. Next is the health and physical development. So while in the process of developing yourself or physical abilities or physical appearances, kay kanang didto na sad ni hinay bitaw or ni hinay-hinay og usbong ang imuhang kanang kani nga type of intelligence na hinahinay og nahibaw-an nimo, nahinay-hinay nimo og ka learn kay while in the process of this development. Next is culture. So kung kultura ninyo nga kaning mas maayo ani nga intelligence sa mas maayo nga ani nga butang mas ma-develop bito or makuha nimo ang kani nga culture kani nga intelligence. Then the last one is the social and economic conditions. We also have theories of intelligence. We have four. First is the uni or one factor. Some psychologists believe intelligence is a basic ability that affects performance on all cognitively oriented tasks, will do well in computing mathematical problems, analyzing poetry, taking history essay examinations, and solving riddles. So basic ability means uni or one factor theory. You have one or abilities to a single capacity of general intelligence or common sense, common ability nga gamiton nimo everyday. This theory emphasizes that we all have general factor of intelligence to apply in all tasks. Natay usa ka intelligence nga gamiton nato sa bisan asa nga task. Next is the two-factor theory developed by Charles Spearman. Then sa kaninga theory, one general ability or common ability known as G factor, then a group of or the group of specific abilities known as S factor. Sa dinhi na siya'y kanang intellectual abilities, mga duha ka factors, which is the G factor and S factor. Sa G factor, universal inborn ability na siya or general mental ability and constant in one individual. Then differs from individual to individual og used in every activity of life. Mao na siya ang G factor. Sa S factor sad kay learned and acquired from environment. Then these are specific abilities. Then it varies from activity to activity in same individual ug individual differs in the amount of S ability. Muna siyang nasa two-factor theory na ang G factor ug ang S factor. Then the next one is the group factor or multi-factor theory. Then advocated by L.L. Thorstone. Then this theory rejected general intelligence. Kay kani nga theory nag-considers intelligence as a combination of numerous separate factors. Then nag-focus ni siya sa 7 primary mental abilities which is or the Thurstone 7 factors. First is the verbal factor, involves verbal comprehension. Next is spatial factor, ability to imagine an object in space. Number factor, ability to numerical calculations. Then memory factor, involves memorize quickly or memorizing quickly. Next is reasoning factor, so requires to discover a rule or principle, involves in a series or group of letters. Then perceptual factors, perceive objects accurately. Then the last one is the problem-solving factors, ability to solve problems independently. Then kanina ga based sa factors of Thurston constructed as a new test of intelligence, known as the test of primary mental abilities. Then the last one is the Sternberg triacharic theory. Ang sakang Sternbergs na siya 3 aspects of intelligence. First is the componential or the book smart or analytical thinking. Next is experiential thinking. Creative thinking and characterizes the person who can separate elements of experience and combine them insightfully. Bali ka nang magkuha og learnings sa usa ka experience. Then next one is the street smart or the one who know how to play the game and can successfully manipulate the environment. So kani siya sa kaninga table na-explain sa 3 types of abilities according to Sternberg. Ang sa analytical kay kibo siya mo compare, mo evaluate, mo analyze. Then sa creative kibo siya mo insight or adapting unique situations. Then the last is being practical, dealing with everyday tasks relating to the world. So that's all. And I have here an example. Let's try this one or the last one, which of the following is different from others sa kani nga last. So as you can observe, asa man ang nalain ani nila. So the answer is letter B. Kay ngano man maura siya kanang shape bitaw nga ang iyang outer ug inner is the same. Then ang uban nga letters lain-lain ang iyang shape. So that's all for today. That's all for my part. Thank you for listening.